All right, so here's another question, and it's talking about hobbits and hair type. And what it is talking about, excuse me, is there is curly hair, straight hair, and these are incompletely dominant, and this is wavy hair. So if they're combined together, so if you are a heterozygote, you have wavy hair. And then the second part of the question also talks about leg length, and leg length is completely dominant. Reading just from the question, and big L is long legs and little l is short legs. And in the question, we know it's incompletely dominant for hair because it says whenever you cross a straight hair with the curly hair, you get a wavy hair. And the reason I did this H with the little s and H with the little c is because remember that's how blood type is done. It has the I with the little letter up there. And so I just wanted you guys to see this. But you don't have to keep those there if that's confusing for you. So the first thing it says is to cross a straight-haired hobbit with a curly-haired hobbit. So I'm going to put this one on this side and this one on this side. So this guy, again, you could write HS if you want, or you could just put the S here. And when you go back to write the answer, you can put the correct, you can put the H there. And then this guy is up here, so he has an S and a C to give. So we just fill out. So we look here, we see there are 2 kids who would have straight hair and 2 kids who would have wavy hair. And so we can look, that would be our phenotypes. And then our genotypes is 2 are homozygous for the straight gene, and then 2 of them are heterozygous. The next question asks you to do a wavy hair with the wavy hair. So again, I'll put this one here and this one here. And so this one, our phenotypes, we would have 1 straight hair, 2 wavy hair, and 1 curly hair. And then our genotypes, we would have 1 homozygote for straight hair, 1 homozygote for curly hair, and 2 heterozygotes. So that's pretty easy. The next thing we want to talk about, it talks about leg length. And it says there's 1 that has a heterozygote and then 1 that has short legs. And so this one we have to do, this is a dihybrid cross because we're talking about 2 different things. Remember up here we were only talking about hair texture, I guess. Down here we're talking about hair texture and leg lengths. So this means that we're going to do a dihybrid cross. So I'm going to simplify this and I'm going to call this person CC, big L, little l, and this one SS, little l, little l. And then remember we have to do our FOIL method here. So we'll say that this one is dad and this one is mom, okay? So we'll put the sperm up here, and remember we just only deal with dad to get the sperm. So we're going to do first, so the first of each one. So this is C, big L. So FOIL, and then outer, so that's going to be this and the little l. And then inner, it's going to be those 2. And then last, it's going to be those 2. And then same with mom, but all she has just S's and little L's, so that's what we know all of her eggs are going to be. All right, and then all we have to do is fill out the square. So this one is going to be SC, big L, little l, SC, big L, little l, SC, big L, little l, SC, big L, little l. So all of these kids, these 4, are going to have wavy hair and long legs, okay? And then if we look here, this is going to be SC, little l, SC, little l, SC, little l, SC, little l. These 4 kids are going to have wavy hair and have short legs, okay? And we can see that's the same. I'll just keep filling it out here. So we're going to have 50% of the kids are going to be wavy long legs, And 50% of the kids are going to be wavy with short legs. That's what the phenotypic ratio is, right? And the genotypic ratio is 50% are going to be SC. So they're going to be heterozygote, and then 50% are going to be heterozygote and homozygote. So that's how we figure out that last question. So I hope this helps, guys. Remember, on this one, the reason I did it like that is because I wanted you to see that's kind of how the blood type is. And so that kind of throws people off sometimes because they're like, oh, maybe we need to do a dihybrid because we have H's and S's here. But if you read the question, you're only talking about one character. You're only talking about hair texture. And so you only need your monohybrid cross in that one.